Hi guys. Hey kings and queens. Child, I'm just trying to get myself together because I don't know what's going on. Mercury is not even in retrograde, but there's something retrograding. But that's not the point, okay? Hey kings and queens, welcome back to the journey. Welcome back to our channel. Now on this channel we speak about self-discovery, self-love, solo dates, everything that has to do with self and self-growth. Now today, as you can see by the title down below, I'm going to be telling you guys how I manifested my celebrity crush. His name is... he acts in... Okay, let me stop being a clown. Let's get right into this video. Now, as I said to you guys, I will be telling you how I manifested my celebrity crush. So obviously I can't tell you guys his name. I can't tell you where he acts because it'll be quite obvious. I don't know. I think I've spoken about this guy. I have spoken about him on my previous videos that I deleted that were on the channel. But I didn't say the name. I didn't specify the name and whatever because I'm not gonna do that, child. He don't deserve me like that. So anyway, I manifested guy. He's an actor. He's very well known. Very well known. He was as a matter of fact, he's one of the crushes that I manifested. He was one of the it crew, man. If you know the it crew, like the it guys in the industry, especially like actors, you'll know the it crew. I think you'll have an idea. You won't have an idea of what I'm talking about because all of them are fine, and I've met all of them and I've been seen with like most of them, so you won't know who I'm talking about. But anyway, that's not the video. The video is that I manifested my celebrity crush. Now I want to tell you how you can do that. Actually manifest anything. I don't know why this hair is just trying to do this to me. Like, please just behave, child. And there we go. Right, how you can manifest anything. So, the first time I saw this guy was on TV. Obviously, he was a presenter. And I remember telling my family that, yo, I'm gonna date this guy. And then they're like, yo, yeah, okay, and I'm gonna date Denzel Washington. I'm like, ooh, I wish. Sharp. We'll see about that, sweetheart. So years passed. I think it was 2017. No, then I started working in Melbourne. Okay, I'm not gonna tell you guys the whole story. So to make a long story short, I met him in 2017 personally now, right? Before I met him, I stayed with my half brother. We were here in Gauteng, but it was like so I stayed with my half brother. So I tell his wife and the little sister, I'm like, sweeties, hey, watch out, this guy, this is gonna be my man's. Trust. They're like, oh yeah, right, okay. We're eating pop and scraps and you're gonna date a celebrity, right, child? I'm like, oh. Okay, sharp. So that very same year, 2017, a friend of mine calls me up on let's go to this event, beer fest, blah, 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 for Vids. Let's go to this event, whatever. So we go, sharp, me, my sister, the friend, we go, it's a nice vibe. So a guy is there with his friend, right? And they're on stage, right? And then his friend is like really big right now. Like he's actually bigger than him, but that's not the point. So his friend and I have eye contact, but I'm like, boo, you're fine, but I don't like you though. I like your friend. Your friend has always been my baby. Okay, sharp. So me and the friend have eye contact. I'm like, nah, I'm not gonna do this. So something unfortunate happens to the friend, and then he gets pissed and whatever. I don't know. So my friend introduces me to my crush. So she's like, because they know each other. I think they went to the same school or something, but they just know each other. So she introduces me. So you know how girls be, child. She's like, yo, this is my friend Steph. Steph really likes you, blah blah blah. I'm like, bitch, shut the fuck up. And then it was just weird for me. But okay, bottom line is that I met my crush, right? So, and then I don't see him again for a while. And then 2019, like I keep manifesting this guy. I'm like, this is gonna be my babe. 2019, this is when my journey was like I just started out, so I'm very like strict on my journey and whatever. So I stayed in Maboneng, right? I still stayed in Maboneng, but I just moved into that place that, you know, my father was paying for, and I was still studying. Okay, sharp. So there was this event, right? I saw the poster. So I saw the event. I'm like, this is right around the corner. Hell yeah, I'm going. So we go to the event because my other the flatmate, like my neighbor, was like, you know, I'm always in the house. I'm not doing anything. We should go out. I'm like, okay, whatever. I mean, there's this event. Why the hell would I not? So we go to the event and he's there. He was emceeing. At the event. And so me, I wasn't drinking because I hadn't now still I don't drink, but I wasn't drinking then, and then I started drinking again, and then I quit now again, but that's not the story. So I wasn't drinking at the time. I really didn't like alcohol. So I was just drinking water, and we're standing there in our little corner. So the entire time, every time he's emceeing, he's like, you know, looking in our corner. Yeah, baba kya. So later on in the night, I think he bumps into me. Yeah, I went to the bathroom. I know his other friend. So I'm speaking to his friend. He's like, yo, how you doing? Na 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 na, whatever. Can't see the friend is friends with okay, my crush. So the crush comes through. He's like, yo, you're so beautiful. I'm like, my crush telling me that I am. Shut the fucking front door, dog. What are you saying? Okay, he's like, yo, you're so beautiful. Like he's now tata saying, like he's acting weird. I'm like, this is not happening. This is not a real thing. Like, is this really my crush is tata selling for me? What you say? What at the azul? Okay, cool. And then he's like, oh, you're so pretty, blah 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 blah. You know, and then you know what I mean. Okay, sharp. So we talk, blah blah blah. But we didn't exchange numbers. Night progresses, whatever, and then I post on IG and I tag him specifically. I tag obviously the DJ and whatever. So and the people of the event, and I tag them. So he started DMing me. So we started talking. We started, you know, we had a thing for like a while, and then we broke contact, and then I met him again on my birthday, and we started talking, and then now the conversation moved to WhatsApp. And then we started talking, making, you know, meeting plans, and then contact broke off. And then I met him again in 2020. Or was it 2021? No, it was 2020. I met him, and this time, you know, sparks are flying. Like this time we are at what is this what fight level? Now we are arguing outside the club. You know, like we're on that level. Like it's a relationship here, baby. And then obviously, you know, we had a thing going on, and then obviously it didn't work, but I manifested my crush. That happened with him, that happened with another crush, that's a celebrity. So basically what I did, I just stopped manifesting celebrity. I stopped having crushes. Here's why, right? When you manifest a specific person, you manifest them with everything that they are, with everything that they have. So if this person had a girlfriend, or if this person is a liar, or if this person, whatever it is that that person had going on, it's not gonna stop now because you manifested them, right? It's not gonna stop because, you know, you manifested your ex back, and you think that now that years have went by and I'm manifesting him back, and, you know, we're back together, things have changed. No, baby. The one thing that we need to know is that people have free will. As much as you can manifest something, that person is also manifesting something else. And that, like, their lives are not going to be on standstill all of a sudden because you decided that you want to manifest this person, that you want to manifest this person. You know what I mean? So that's what happened with me, you know. When we were talking, I told this person, yo, I'm celibate, and I don't do preñacos until I'm in a relationship. And of course, he's gonna want to get some of that celibacy nunu because it's a challenge. You know how niggas be. You know what I mean? So of course he lied about being in a relationship. So he was in a relationship. This is how it actually ended with this guy. So it was one of the weekends where I was at his place. So, you know, he has to go to work. It was Friday morning. he had to go to work. So, we drive him. So we're taking an Uber. So we drive him to the studio where he has to go shoot. And then he leaves his phone in the car. So now I'm there. The Uber's dropping me off at my place. So instead of me telling him, because I saw the phone right before like he went into the studio, instead of me shouting, yo, your phone, something just says, no, dude, just stay. Look at his phone. I'm not the person, I'm telling you, like, even if you can like speak to my ex, I don't have an ex, to the people that knew me, if I ever like, went through their phones, I never did that, right? So, but something is like, go through this phone, check this phone, bruh. I checked oh my God. It's just a relationship phone. Dude, his girlfriend, I think it was their 4-year anniversary or something. Dude, like,
Okay, I
she's
don't know
telling
why I
her,
keep
this is an
saying she's
entire
telling her. I
marriage,
mean,
dude.
he
She's
is
telling
telling
her,
her.
yo,
Please.
bring mince and spaghetti and what, this is what we're gonna cook tonight. Dude, it's a relationship. When I tell you, this nigga had missed calls from his girl, I think 2 hours ago. Yeah, 2 hours ago. And like he obviously wasn't picking up the phone because I was there. But like, I asked this nigga, I asked him, yo, are you in a relationship? Just be honest with me. Are you seeing somebody? He's like, no. Hey, dude is in an entire relationship. So you know what? Obviously he had another phone, so he called the Uber driver, yo, I left my phone in your car, can you please bring it, blah blah blah. But I'd already seen everything that I needed to see, so obviously it ended because I'm like, what? I just lost my celibacy to this motherfucker. Are you serious? But it's whatever. My point here is I manifested him, yes, but his life was not on standstill. He still was doing his shit. Like, I manifested him as a person with all of the things that he comes with, like being a player, being a liar, ghosting, all of that shit, having that mentality by, oh no, the celebrity, all girls want me, so let me just, get all of these cheeks in these streets, you know what I mean? So yeah, that ended, and I manifested another one, but he just decided to have a child. During our talking stage, I'm like, why? Like, and I like the lady that you had a child with. She's very nice, but why? But anyway, that's not the point. My point is that you can manifest someone, right? That's the blueprint. I gave you the blueprint. All I did was visualize me and this person every day in a relationship, being happy. I spoke about it. Like I said, I told my family, bruh, me and this guy, we're gonna be together. Y'all will see. And then I'm like, bet. So that was a challenge for me. So as soon as something is a challenge for you, you know that you're gonna do anything and everything to get what you want. So obviously when you set your mind to something, you will get it. So the method is really easy. Just visualize you with this person every day. Feel what it will feel like to have this person in your life. What it feels like when he touches you, how you gonna feel when he kisses you, stuff like that. Like, be in the moment with that person when you are visualizing your relationship. That's how I manifested it, and I spoke it into existence, right? However, when you do manifest a specific person, you're going to manifest that person with everything that they are. I manifested this person. He was already a liar. They were already liars, right? The other one, we didn't really have like a physical interaction or whatever. Like, it was just, it didn't get to, because I already learned my lesson, child. I think the universe had my back, like, he already had a child before anything could happen between him and I. So I'm glad about that. So, but the thing is, you're gonna manifest a person with all of their flaws. What I have learned now is to manifest people's energies. So I will manifest a tall and dark guy. I will manifest someone who's loyal, like everything, the characteristics, everything. Just don't put a face to the person, because if you manifest your ex back, chances are you're gonna lose the person. You guys are gonna fight. The relationship is gonna be shit because he's an ex for a reason. You know what I mean? You've already learned what you needed to learn from the ex. I know it's hard to move on, but sweetie, okay, once you know something, why do you want to go back to not knowing it? But you already know. Now you want to go back to not knowing it's late, baby. You can't. Like, it's cha, you know what I mean? So, yeah, my point is, when you are trying to manifest somebody or a soulmate, don't put a face to that person, because you are altering that person's free will. You are altering their reality, and that's not okay. That is not okay. That is why we have free will, so that I can do whatever the fuck I want whenever I want without somebody alter. This is why there's no consequence. Let's say now dead, all right, and then it works for you. In a consequence, you know what I mean? It has consequences. Shit is about to go down, because every action has a reaction. You know. So it's the same as manifesting somebody. That action will have a reaction. My reaction was obviously dealing with someone that's a liar, a player, and all of that. I did not know that you're not actually supposed to put a face to your manifestation, because it doesn't cancel out who the person is, you know? So that's my 5 cents on manifesting. When you try to manifest somebody, don't put a face to that person. You know, don't try to put a face to that person, because you must understand that that person has their own life, and that person has their own shit going on. Like, it's not gonna pause because of your manifestations. Take it from me, sweetheart. I learned the hard way. I literally learned the hard way that, you know what, you can't mess with a person's free will. Excuse me. You can't mess with a person's free will. Like, you cannot do that. Like, people have their own free will, and people have their lives. Like, they're gonna be manifesting whatever the hell they was manifesting before you came along, before you learned about the law of attraction and what manifestation is. So don't put a face to a person, because you will get burned, sweetie. If you manifested your ex back and it's working, that just means that it was supposed to happen. But let the universe do its work. Let God do its work. Let the higher source do its work. Don't try to play God, because you will get burned. I'm not gonna lie to you, you will get burned. If you try to manifest a specific job, it's a job. You're not altering anyone's reality. You're manifesting a job. If you're trying to manifest a car, it's a car. You're not altering anyone's reality. Anyway, anyone's reality but yours, because it's an object. It's not a person. You're not fucking up with anyone's free will. But as soon as you try to manifest somebody back, or you're trying to manifest your celebrity crush, baby, you're gonna deal with what that person is. You know, things are not gonna change, because now you're like, no, I'm manifesting Thembi Nkosi, Mabuto from the river. He looks like a very nice guy. He has a nice smile, and he looks humble. And then I get humble. But that's who you manifested, baby. That's who that you spent your time on that shit. So now, you know, you made your bed, lay in it. Don't manifest a specific person. Believe me, manifest an energy. When you're trying to manifest your soulmate, manifest an energy, manifest the characteristics. Do not put a face to it, because you will get burned. If a connection is meant to happen, let it happen. You can obviously pray about it. You can pray about the type of person that you want. You know, obviously, because you can't just expect your higher souls to bring you a soulmate, but you don't even know what you want, you know? So you can do that, but manifesting a specific person, don't do it. Don't do it, baby. Do not do it. You will deal with the repercussions. And trust me, they are not nice. They are not nice. But if you are in a relationship and you manifested your ex back and it's working out, kudos to you. Kudos to you. You've done the impossible. What some of us couldn't do, because like I have manifested like many people, well, not many, but I have exercised the law of attraction, and I have manifested things that I want. And I've also managed, so hey, this video is getting long, but I had this ex, I don't have an ex, I have this someone that I loved deeply, and I couldn't get over for about 8 years. And I manifested a text from him, yes, and a call from him. Yes, that's what I said. I sat down and I was like, universe, I want this person to call me back. I want him to text me back. He did. And he did call me. But he called me to tell me that I must stop texting him, that I must stop thinking about him, that I manifested that call. But I didn't manifest him to be an asshole, but I couldn't alter his reality. I couldn't change his mind or tell the universe that, yo, this is what I want him to say, because that's not how life works. You cannot live somebody's life for them. You cannot decide how they're going to respond or live their life, because free will. So, don't try to manifest somebody specific. Just manifest an energy. Don't try to alter anyone's reality, because it will come and bite you in the ass. And that's the video, my sweethearts. But that's the video. I hope I taught somebody something. And I hope you guys will be manifesting your actual soulmates, and not, someone that has their own shit going on, because you don't want that. You don't want to be healing, right? And then after you have healed, now you're gonna have deal with someone that's a liar, someone that's a cheat, someone that's not even meant for you, someone that's gonna bring your vibrations down. Because learn from my mistakes, sweetheart. That's the video. Bye.